Hey, Happy New Year! Welcome to 2025. 2025, the year we have been waiting for. 2024 is gone with all its troubles, all its joys, all its sorrows, everything. We are in 2025. How awesome! This is amazing. Welcome. I welcome you once again to my YouTube channel. My name is LCO Dennis, and I am your apostle of clarity. I help you to clarify things, set goals, and help you to walk through achieving them and having a fantastic time. I promise you 2025 is going to be an awesome year. It's not going to be like all the other years. And ask me how I know. I know because you're watching this right now, which tells me that you're ready to do something to make your 2025 and beyond different year. And I promise you it's truly going to be amazing. So we have done goals, we have done vision board, we have done all those things, and they are fantastic. But today I want us to talk about something that will help us to truly achieve those goals and make 2025 our best year yet. And that is the ABC of successful goals. Achieving your dreams can be as easy as ABC. Goal setting is great. Vision boards, fantastic. But after that, so what? There are several people who set great goals, they make vision boards and all of that, but they still end up dissatisfied. They are still not able to achieve that thing that they want to achieve, and they still feel like, well, what have I done wrong? Why is this thing not working? The reason is because there are proven systems and methods for making this thing to work. For something to work for you, you have to work it. Success is not accidental. Success is not convenient. It's not just something that happens. Nobody becomes successful by accident. Nobody. I tell you, nobody becomes a champion by accident. Nobody ever won a gold medal at the Olympics by accident. Nobody ever became anything significant in life by accident. Everybody has a system and a method. If you have read my book, Clarity versus Reality, I'll put a link in the description box in case you haven't read it. If you have read that book, there's a portion of that book where I talk about systems, goals versus systems. So you need to develop a system for achieving your goals constantly. And because 2025, I am committed to making sure that every goal you have written down, everything on your vision board comes to pass. I'm going to be taking you through the ABC of successful goals. Okay, how to successfully achieve your goals. And truly, being successful and getting everything you want, it can be as easy as ABC. And I mean ABCD, the alphabet. So today we're going to be talking about A, B, C, and D. I think I actually talked about D yesterday, but there's more than one D. So we're going to be talking about it today. But to start, let's go to the A. Okay, today actually my focus will be not on A but on B. All right, but let's just mention them so you know. Now, the A of the ABCD is administration. Now, I have been an administrator for over 30 years. That's a really long time. I have a lot of experience with administration. And by administration, what I mean in your personal life is record keeping. Do you keep records? Do you keep records of your personal life? You may be very good at keeping records at work, in your business and all, but do you keep records in your personal life? Administration, being able to know what's going on at any point in time in your life and in your business, is one of the great ways of achieving success. But we will not focus on that today. B is budgeting. Budgets. You see, every year, the governments of nations, or states, or big corporations, they prepare and they present big budgets. Okay, they present their budgets they could present to the Senate, to the board of directors, like I said, I've been an administrator for a long time and I've worked in the C-suite for a long time, and every year you see people having management retreats and then they are presenting budgets. Why do they do that? They do that because you need a bird's eye view ahead of what your commitment is for the year. What you're going to be spending in the year, what income to expect, how much you need to live the life that you want to live in that year. Remember, Jesus said that which of you intending to build a tower does not first sit down and count the cost. So budgeting is kind of like counting the cost. What is the cost of this year? Today is January 1. What would it cost me to live from January 1 to December 31st? That's what budgeting is about. It's simple. I'm not a finance person, but I do a budget every year. Something very simple, something relatable, and that's what I want to really share with you today. So today is the 1st of January. What have I done today? I went to church, came back very early. I was sleepy, I was tired, but I cleared my kitchen, and then I took time and made what we would take for lunch, and then I went to sleep. Okay, I went to sleep, and when I woke up from sleep, I woke up late because I didn't get to sleep till about past 4 a.m. Now, usually my wake up time is 4 a.m. So if I'm going to bed by past 4 a.m., you can imagine what my wake up time would be. So I was up about 7 a.m. Then I did a few things on my goals list. Okay, because we're going to be talking about C, and C, if you get to see, you see that C is commitment. Okay, so I'm committed to achieving my goals, but again, that's not our focus for today. So I did a few of those things, but what has been the bulk of what I have done today? And that's what I want to talk about. I have done budgeting. So as I sit here, I know exactly to the last kobo what it should cost my family to go from January to December, and that includes tuition, it includes rent where applicable, it includes transportation, feeding, toiletries, all the works. We have done it. So my husband and I, we sat down, took about 2-3 hours, and we went through everything, every item, called the children at school, asked them, how much do you need for this, how much do you need for that, how can we do this, how much, and then we went through all of it and we did it. And you know what? I'm sitting here much more confident. You know why? Because I know what I need to do. I know what this year is going to cost me. If you ask me now, what's the dollar cost of this year, the dollar cost of this year to you, Elsie, I can tell you. I don't have to go check anywhere. I don't have to think. Of course, the figures, there's no way the figures can be exact because there's inflation, prices go up, prices come down. But I have a very, very good idea. And then I balance that against my income, against what I'm earning, what my husband is earning, what we expect to earn. And then we can say, you know what, we have a surplus or we have a deficit. And this is what we can do. If we have a deficit, we need to earn more money. We need to think of ways of earning more money. If we have a surplus, we need to think of what to invest in, what to do with the money. And we have not only done that, we have encouraged each of the children, most of our children are growing, so we have encouraged each of them, look, do your budget for the year. Have an idea what it's going to cost you to live your life for the year. Remember when we did the workshop, the goal setting workshop a few days ago, we said, look, go into the year with a shopping list. Now, who makes a shopping list without putting price estimates? You may get to the market, like happens these days a lot in Nigeria, and find that prices have changed, but at least you have a guide. So I want to encourage you, have a guide, have a budget that walks you through the year. How do you do the budget? What are the line items? And if you don't know what to do, shoot me an email at elsiewright@gmail.com, and I'll walk you through the elements of a good budget. Remember, I'm not a finance person, so whatever budget I do is something that anyone can do. Yes, my husband is a finance person, but we sit down, we do it together. He translates it to Excel and does all of those things. Those things don't bother me, they're not my business. What is important is that we work it together, we have an idea, we know what it is the year is going to cost us, and we go in much more confident, knowing what we are supposed to do. So that's the B of the ABCD of budgeting. Next, we're going to come and we're going to talk about proper administration, and we're going to talk about commitment. Remember, your goals will not achieve themselves. Goals do not score themselves, and you need somebody to kick for it to get into that goal post. Your vision board may not necessarily come through by itself. You need an action plan. You need to do something. And part of what you can do is a budget. So I encourage you, go do your budget. Go find out what it will cost you this first week of the month, first week of January, before the 7th of January. Sit down, okay, and have an idea. Ask questions, check prices, and say, hey, what's it going to cost me to live the life that I want to live this year? And until I come your way again, remember, your goals are important, your dreams are valid, and they will come to pass. Once again, Happy New Year and have a fantastic time. Bye-bye.